Hey, Dell here again, and today I'm going to show you the process of what we did to create our own, a very own backyard tennis court. You can see the area in the back, and I'll show you how we went through the process. If you have an area 120 by 60, relatively flat, you can either create it with the level that you have, and I'll walk through the process. We started out with the D935 grader when we were doing the houses that we built up on the front of the property, and we asked the grader to come down. It took him about 7 hours in a day to get it to this grade, and then onto and he got it to within 2 inches left to right. And of course you want it as level as possible with the appropriate drainage. So the sod guys came in and put down Bermuda grass, and that took it to approximately, he told us, approximately within a ½ inch left to right. And there's some dips and valleys that we put in over the springtime. We did some sanding and leveling on our own, and work through Wimbledon. If you'll do some research on that, in London, they use a ryegrass for their courts and get it to within a ½ inch in height. We cut ours with the reel mower, which I'll show you here. So I've got my hose line over there, and then I just took the bags. I bought a bunch of 80-pound bags. We tried to seed, and we put Bermuda grass seed down, and probably had 30% of the court that worked, but we're unsuccessful, so we brought in the sod guys. We went and saved some money. We went down to the local soil erosion control companies, and they sell us this fabric, wheat grass fabric, to stabilize the slopes of the hills, and put our own grass seed down on some of the hills and slopes to stabilize that. And so now I'm digging. It calls for about 2'6" wide, 18 inches at the top, close to 36 inches deep. So I'm still digging. I've got the other hole over there with the auger. I figured the cylinder calculation, and then I just poured them in the hole, and now I'm just putting water on it and mixing it right in the hole. So I bought this little reel mower, push mower, and it's Great States. It's like 125 bucks, including the bagger, and I wanted to try this out just to get a feel for the turf and how it mows and how the feel is. So far it's been working very well, and before I go buy I've heard different people give the options like Toro and other types of reel mowers, McLean, things like that. So I'll research that a little bit more, but first I want to try this out and see how it works. We had to do some erosion control with some riprap rock. We did get a load of rock and put that down on some of the sides, but we did that with a truckload and hand carried some of the bigger boulders and things, so we didn't have too much trouble doing that. During the wintertime, we put down ryegrass over the top of the Bermuda, and that seemed to work very well. So we're gonna try that again next season. And this Bermuda grass is not getting enough hours, and we are considering switching to a zoysia. If you have limited sunshine, zoysia may be the good route to go as well. When we go down here, there's the sprinklers going. You see that? You see the sprinklers?
I see something right now!
So I've got this, had some of this primer paint, latex based paint left over from the house, and I had a bunch of it left over, so I'm using this latex product, water-based, of course, and I just use this 2-inch brush roller, and I just rolled out the lines. I snapped string lines, pulled lines, and finished it up. And so we put the grass back on, let it grow for a couple of days, let the concrete cure up, and then I just take the posts that we ordered and set them in the sleeve, and I've hooked up the net and about to hook up this center strap. You've got to adjust this center strap here that I purchased from Southeastern Tennis Courts and Supply. Pam is great. And I'll tell you what else we did. You may have remembered the video of when we repurposed the lumber on the property, had a sawmill cut it. That's another video on some of my subscribe, and you'll see some of them. But we took these beams, these 12-foot posts, 4x6, and we stained them with a black stain, and we charred the bottom with a propane burner, and then put them in Sakrete. And we're going to put this netting in here. And I bought this netting online of 25 feet by 10 feet and ordered, I think I have to have 10 of those. And we're gonna put that up so the ball doesn't go into the woods when we hit it. So I'm gonna finish up the striping here, and it looks like getting a little bit of rain. I'll finish up the striping. Hopefully we get a dry day today.
We were gonna take easy.
Oh yeah, I did see how.
Take easy and do that and
Good eye, Steve. Ready? All right, hope you like this video, and hope you can enjoy and maybe learn something on how to do your own very own backyard tennis court. Hit like and subscribe, and have a great day.